Our institution is the University Roma Tre, which means the third university in Rome. Our department, which is participating in the project, is the Department of Education. And in particular, our Laboratory for Educational Research and Center for Museum Education, based at the Department of Education, is the one directly involved in this project. The pilot phase was, of course, directed to teachers training in particular. And we worked with a large number of teachers in training and in-service teachers. I had about 180 students participating in this activity that was foreseen within the course, within the module I taught. Were invited to develop teaching and learning units according to the model that we developed within the DICHE project. Of course, they had to take into consideration where they could teach this kind of units, which kind of competence they had to develop through their teaching and learning units, and also develop some evaluation tools to assess the development or not, of course, of the competence they focus on. I need to add that, of course, we worked in close connection with Coop Culture, another partner in the consortium, and some experts from Coop Culture took part in the teaching and learning activities we had in class in training teachers, my students actually. And they contributed, of course, to filling that gap that could be related to those who are studying education topics, education subjects, but of course may lack some elements related to cultural heritage, availability, museums, objects. So all these kind of aspects were absolutely essential, important to the development of the pilot phase, and especially to make the students able to develop this kind of units. Different schools offer to participate, and in the end we chose this school, which is called Carlo Alberto Dalla Chiesa. It's based in Rome. It's a school that has different branches, so it's a fairly large school, and it was interesting also because there you have primary school, which in Italy goes from 6 to 11, and they have also a lower secondary school from 11 to 13, which is normally part of primary school in most systems around Europe. In Italy, they are kind of separated, but as regards the target age for our project, in particular, it was useful to have to have a larger range of age taken into consideration. It is located in the southern part of Rome, and it is not a disadvantaged area, but it is not a very rich area either. So this was another aspect that we wanted to take care of, because we didn't want to have a place where they had the most advanced technology and everything was working perfectly, because that is not the rule in Rome and all over Italy. What we wanted was a real situation. This idea of working together, of making people from different environments, because experts from Coop Cultura have a certain background. Our in-service teachers have a different background again. Our in-training students are young and so are not so experienced, and they have, again, a different background. Researchers have a different background. Working all together, I think that every category in a different way contributed, but learned a lot from the other. And this exchange, I think, is a very positive result of the project, in my view.
Can underline as negative aspects the not so good sustainability by primary school teachers, because they mainly have the idea that museum educators are different from teachers, and our prospective teachers could not be so good in create and also do learning path through cultural and heritage sites. And also, but this is a negative aspect common to all of Italy, I think. Our teachers are not so able to use digital tools. And so our prospective teachers were brilliant, because they also train teachers through digital tools in general, but we have this idea that there is something outside their formamenti, so it will be, at the beginning, it was difficult to work together.
Yes, especially for in-service teachers. So that was what I really noticed the difference in the attitude between prospective teachers and in-service teachers. There's really a huge gap. But this is good, because these young teachers will enter the school very soon, and this change of mentality will happen for sure. It would be interesting also to see if the DICHE model could increase certain social inclusion issues. So working with immigrants, with first or second generation pupils could be useful to improve certain integration strategies. I think the DICHE model could be used as an inclusion strategy.